Nebraska, home of Union Omaha, it's USL League One soccer. We're about to kick off from inside of Warner Park. Welcome, so glad you're along for the ride for this showdown between the Owls and the Red Wolves, what promises to be a very, very good face-off tonight. Let's take a look at the standings on the latest USL League One table. Right on top is those Red Wolves. 17 matches played, 9 wins, 33 league points. They're out ahead of the pack, pun intended, and leading Spokane Velocity and FC Naples. Just under the playoff line, Union Omaha, they could really use those 3 points. If you look at the far right column, 17, 20 ties them for ninth and puts them just outside of the playoff picture. Let's take a look at last time out for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga Football Club in Union Omaha, starting with the Owls. They played Westchester SC. Look at that save. Great cleanup here. Charlie tees it up, and it's hammered into the twine for Union Omaha on a beautiful dish by Ryan. And that was followed up by this great score, really messy down inside. 3 players come together, and Union Omaha gets it done, scoring their second of the match and driving them to a much-needed victory and 3 points at full time. And our player to watch, it's the man who teed up that big play. He is tied for first in USL 1 in assist. Charlie Ostrom, he's been so good all season long. Can the man from Richmond Beach, Washington, power them to a win tonight at home? We'll find out after we take a look at last time out for the Red Wolves of the Scenic City. Chattanooga played Forward Madison, and they had some nifty kits on, but that was not enough to stop this banger to the top shelf. That was the first goal of the night for the Red Wolves, and they followed it up with this. Watch this. Disgusting footwork from the end line to Vasquez. Too easy. The second goal powered Chattanooga to a win, and they were electric last month. That 2-1 win was their last time out, but it capped off an incredible month, 4-0-1 in their last 5 matches. That's why Coach Scott McKenzie was the coach of the month at USL League One. And the big guy on screen right there is the man to watch for the Red Wolves. Keep an eye on Declan Waters tonight as Chattanooga tries to win on the road and maintain their top spot in the league. Can they do it? What will we see? Can Union Omaha get the big upset at home? We'll find out when we return with USL League One Soccer on ESPN.
It's an age-old tradition, sneaking a taste before it's ready to serve. But when you see the finest reserve label, you just can't help yourself. Because you know an immersive, unexpected flavor experience awaits. The passion and the creativity are felt and tasted in every bite, twisting contemporary cuisine in satisfying new ways. It makes it almost impossible not to want to taste it before the meal. Finest Reserve. Every flavor tells a story.
My name is Anderson Holt, and I play center back for Union Omaha. It's been a great partnership, and I've definitely felt the effects because I've been a student for 2.5 years now, and I love the soccer school balance, and I think that they do a really good job communicating between the team and the school to help make sure that I'm always taken care of and they're looking after me.
Back at Warner Park for USL League One soccer, it's the top of the table Chattanooga Red Wolves battling Union Omaha, who is looking to snatch away a couple of points on their home turf. Let's take a look at the starting lineup between these two sides. First, the home side, Union Omaha. Ryan and Bronick up front, Botello behind them. Watch Charlie on that left side. Max Schneider has been great in the middle. And of course, Nuhu, the man between the sticks. He'll be key tonight as they try to fend off this aggressive, high-production Chattanooga Red Wolves side. Let's take a look at their starting lineup. Smith is in goal, working forward on that back line. Number 4, Declan Waters. He has been a menace this season. I'll talk about that back line. They're going to be crucial to the win tonight if they can pull it off. Green, Kinsner, Lombardi, Iambila, all players to watch. But if you look up front, Bentley and Mercer are no slouches either. That's why this is the #1 club in USL League One right now. We're about ready for kickoff from Warner Park in Nebraska, home of Union Omaha, USL League One soccer. It's the Chattanooga Red Wolves in Union Omaha. Chattanooga 9-2-6, Union Omaha 5-9-2, and we are underway with pro side soccer between these two sides. Rattled and sent off immediately. This will be thrown in. Warner Park, I'm Gabriel Schrei. Glad you're with us. This is promising to be a really thrilling showdown. Had great conversations with Coach Candela, Coach McKenzie throughout the week. Going to dive into what they had to say as we go through this match. Union Omaha push to the backside of the center field circle. Schneider, a quick handoff from the touchline. Knapp didn't like what he saw. Union feeling out that formation early. 3-match winning streak for Chattanooga's Red Wolves entering tonight. Ball at midfield is contested and sails long. It's loose and gobbled up by Smith. Smith is going to be hard to get by for this Union Omaha side. He's a big part of the reason they've been so efficient this season. Brand new to the roster as of January, 22 years old. He's from Pasadena, California. Red Wolves through and fire the low shot. The Nuhu gloves. And Nuhu is going to make things just as difficult for this Chattanooga side. He has been a long-time staple for Union Omaha, and with good reason. Came from New York Red Bulls, too. He's originally from Accra, Ghana. 29 years old, played at Fordham. Got experience early on in USL 2, and he has been a long-time piece of this roster and USL League One. Bit of a track meet getting started as we're all the way back to the other end of the pitch already. Bronick, the striker from Brooklyn, New York, ran that one down. It'll be goal kick for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga, Jason Smith. Chattanooga hasn't lost points since late June. Union Omaha sitting 10th in USL 1. They've had a bit of a tougher stretch, but things have turned of late. Sent inside by the Red Wolves, and it's rattled around before Union Omaha is able to battle it away. Taken back, Chattanooga. Tried for the wing. Union Omaha down the touchline, sent inside, and collected near the midfield stripe. Well played. Chattanooga will now reset. Wynan Wessels is the one who got this started. Midfielder goes to the touchline, and this one is aired out towards the 18 before it rolls off deep in the wing. Third minute will become the fourth. Grayson Mercer getting his 5th start of the season, his 10th appearance for Chattanooga. They've got an extremely balanced bench and lineup. Rolled through midfield by Union Omaha. Just in front of the bench, this is sent off. Good opportunity midway through our 4th minute. Played from the backside of the circle. Nifty pass. Tried to slide that forward. Chattanooga Red Wolves on the counter. Wynan stays with it. Rolled across. Chattanooga dribble, dribble, dribble. Tried the long feed and intercepted again by Union Omaha. Good job on that back line early by the home side against Chattanooga. They've been so commanding, flipping the script in that fashion. Jason Smith will come out to greet the ball on the edge of the 18-yard box. Chattanooga's balanced attack is led by Bentley and Hernandez. They've each got 6 goals. Ramos tops the team with 3 assists. Omaha relies on Charlie Ostrom, 6 assists, 29 chances created. League leading chances created. Ryan and Joe share the team lead with 4 goals. Chattanooga down towards the end line, and Chattanooga tries to center this as it's off. And the ball will go with Union Omaha as Nuhu will put us back underway. Supporters are into it early. Such a great fan base. Union Omaha, an iconic USL one-side club as we play into our 6th minute of action. They have one of the best fan bases in American soccer. Strong supporters section year after year. Rain or shine. Bit of a track meet as we've gotten started from Nebraska. This one has been back and forth. A couple of high quality looks towards the area. Chattanooga will throw back in. The Red Wolves are trying to cement their place on top of the table and stretch their cushion over the chasing pack. Union Omaha badly need points. They're looking to revive their playoff hopes. They're looking to build playoff momentum before a difficult run of fixtures as well. Nice tackle, Union Omaha, the chance. They're going to take on one Knoxville on the road, then host Charlotte, and then AV Alta for their next 3. Those are going to be tough matches to take points, but no one tougher than the Chattanooga Red Wolves in their near schedule. 7th minute, Union Omaha to throw in. Knapp standing by. He'll look deep into the area, delivered towards the end line. Chattanooga pinballs this around. It's loose, the shot fired and covered by Smith. Wide left of the stick, and the opportunity completely smothered out by really powerful sides. Coaching from along the touchline. Candela, the former midfielder appointed interim head coach, really likes that possession and build-up. We had a great conversation this week. He's got great energy, really friendly guy. Enjoyed my time speaking with him, and Scott McKenzie and I had a great time cutting it up as well. He rose through the academy of the Red Wolves and was appointed the head coach in 2023, and he's a big lunch pail guy. He wants that ethos, hard work, guys that bring all the energy and believe in the mission, and he has certainly pulled that together very well in Chattanooga. Union Omaha plays this down the touchline, push through, they're saying it's off. Tonight's officials, your referee is Velimir Stefanovic, Tyler Spichka, and William Ayton, the assistant referees. Jacob Larson, your 4th official in Nebraska. From the corner, Chattanooga battling this through the wing, rattles around, and the Red Wolves send this long and off. Ball will stay with Union Omaha. Marco looking to throw in. Originally from Semia, Italy. The center back signed from the Ocean City Nor'easters, 26 years old. He's had a very storied career, represented Italy at the U15 and U17 levels. Former Mid-American Conference Award winner, came to the United States to build his soccer career. Also reached the NCAA College Cup final with Akron back in 2018. Ninth minute coming to a close, still scoreless. This one sent long for Union Omaha down towards the corner. A foot race, and it can't be battled back onto the pitch, as this will be goal kick for Jason Smith and the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Really nice hustle play and effort by our player to watch, the left back from Richmond Beach. Charlie stays with the ball, fights his way all the way down to the edge of the field, and the 24-year-old left back just can't put it all together. Tried to keep that on and keep the play going. He's been so crucial this season. 16th start for him. He's played almost every single minute of the season for this Union Omaha side. Started at the University of Washington for the Huskies, 4 goals, a bag of assists. He was a Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year and All-American. 33rd overall MLS Super Draft selection by the Chicago Fire as well. All the way down to the corner. Matthew Bentley, dribble, sent out front of the area, rolled back to him on the penalty arc, and he's run down as we'll get the whistle from our referee. He's got a quick word. Lawrence Wooten, 25-year-old English midfielder from Stoke City's academy. Wusu got us started. Lots of bend but don't break between these two sides. They were very well aware that's what they'd see from one another. Chattanooga's under a bit of pressure. Very different situations, but both really need the points for very different reasons. Spokane chasing, hot and heavy from right behind him. Red Wolves, some space, floated to the touchline. Knifes his way back down the grass and tries to center this up. It's taken away by Union Omaha. Expertly played again on the back line. 11th minute about to become the 12th as Chattanooga is trying to play forward. Contested near the center field circle and roped back to a teammate. Across midfield. Taken up by Bronick, who returns it across to Knapp. Knitting passes across the top of the grass. Center field stripe. Union Omaha, the build. Floater, airing it out down in front of the bench. Collected on the edge of the wing, knifes his way around a defender, sent to the penalty spot in Chattanooga, pinballs this away. Well played by the Red Wolves. Airing it out for the left wing, and it's set off. Owusu with a really nice play defensively. The USL on the CBS Sports Network Championship Eastern Conference playoff contenders North Carolina and Detroit City face off Friday, August 15th at 7:30 Eastern, all on CBS Sports Network. We played a dozen minutes between these two sides as Chattanooga throws in. Airing it out over the top of the area, trying to collect, pinball. The header rolls through and finds Twine, and the whistle blows in Nebraska. Nuhu arguing his case midway through our 13th. Nuhu sends it long. Blown dead immediately. Great opportunity for Chattanooga. Bailed out. Close, watchful eyes of the referee, Velimir Stefanovic. Nuhu can take a sigh of relief. He's been so electric. He is going to be very difficult to crack for this Chattanooga side. Out of character, their goals allowed 27 this season. That's a -7 goal differential for Union Omaha, who's been so difficult to score against in previous seasons. Chattanooga, on the other hand, they're enjoying a +11 goal differential. 28 scored, just 17 allowed. Coach McKenzie told me this week it is all the back line. They have been unstoppable this season as a trio. Chattanooga going to look to try and capitalize on this. Red Wolves setting up from just beyond midfield. Left, floated, long ball, too much. This one's off over the end line. Nuhu will put us back underway from in front of the Omaha Parliament. From the corner. Back and forth just in front of the end line. Roped out and kept alive. Max Schneider, the German product. Well played in traffic. Still scoreless as we've played 1/4 of an hour between the Red Wolves and Union Omaha in what has been a really good showdown to this point. Well-matched, even play in USL 1 action. Kind of could feel the momentum building coming into this. Union Omaha has a lot to prove. They need the points pretty badly. Chattanooga Red Wolves need them as well, but for a very different reason. And Union Omaha has been collecting momentum over the last month. The last half dozen or so matches, they've looked really good. Candella's brought new energy to the locker room. Here's a good pass down into the wing. Union Omaha tries to hit the e-brake and sends this back out front. Knapp rolled to the circle and gets it back and hands it off. From the touchline, it's kept away from Matthew Bentley again. Dished back and forth, knitting passes across the top of the grass. Owusu, a little bit of space to work with. He has some steam, and he'll stop in the face of 3 defenders. Tee this back up for Union Omaha. Here's the delivery on the aerial play. Jason Smith gloves it and goes down. Big play by the keeper. He's looked good early, hasn't seen too much action. The 22-year-old from Pasadena, former Syracuse Orange Man, has been good. He had loan spells with Reading United. Started 7 matches. Been very efficient between the sticks. 17th, about to become the 18th. Chattanooga. From midfield. Played it through, and immediately our AR throws up the flag. Tyler Spichka makes the call. Looked like an aerial collision in real time. They came together with some force. Hard to tell how much of his leg he caught. Marco came at him, tried to play the ball out of the air, and it's enough to award Chattanooga a beautiful spot. This is a prime scoring chance for the Red Wolves. Chattanooga, they know. I talked to Coach this week, and he said, hey, listen, if we go out in front early, it's hard to come from behind and beat us. Scott McKenzie is very well aware if Chattanooga can get on the board first, Union Omaha is going to have a full task ahead of them. Waters some hand fighting down inside with Marco. Here's the signal. Chattanooga floats it into the area, and it's gloved by Nuhu. Flash the gloves, Rashid, what a play. Sent forward by Union Omaha and delivered across to the far touchline. Chip back and forth from the midfield circle. Brandon Knapp sent long, and this rolls off to be thrown in by Chattanooga. Jordan Iambila was there. Good heads-up play to just let it go. Coach Candela told me on our call this week, hey, a win does a lot for the spirit of Union Omaha, this group. He said the biggest thing was getting a result in these matches they deserve to win. Just because you play well doesn't mean you're going to win every time. He said it was pleasing and showed his guys that they're doing the right things week in and week out. Chattanooga reversing fields, head of steam, left off from the wing, the floater down to the 6-yard box. He's got it for a moment. Union Omaha takes it away, and as Island Bila gets on top of the ball, it's blown dead by our officiating crew. They get tangled up down on the edge of the area. This one going with Union Omaha. 20th minute, halfway over between Chattanooga and Union Omaha. Jason Smith gets to it. Candela also told me that Chattanooga's offense is so good and so productive simply because of their defensive approach. They're ready to pounce on mistakes. He said Union Omaha's got to be great in possession in this match to win. Their best defense is going to be Union having the ball. They have to be good with it and ready for long balls that they're going to send. And as you've seen, quite a few long balls in the opening stage of this match between these two sides. Candela saw this coming, prepared for it. Union Omaha from just alongside the circle. That's a great feed and a foot race to the ball deep in the wing where Chattanooga makes the play. Great hustle by Eric Kinsner, the center back from Tacoma. We have a player slow to rise. It's Bronick. Looks like he'll be up quickly. That's good news. Glad to see that, and hopefully he's all right. Another look at what happened with Bronick. Just a little front-end collision. So I asked Coach Candela, this Union Omaha side has scored multiple goals in 3 of their last 5 matches. They've been more productive of late than they have been all season long. What's the catalyst is what I asked him. He said they've given the players more responsibility. They wanted a little more football. He looked at the roster, tweaked some things to a play style that can benefit Union Omaha. They're creating opportunities and they just need to finish a little more, at least in his words they do. It's a good start and he feels like they're starting to score more. I agree. Obviously, mathematically, they are of late. Union Omaha looking for a finish here. This one sails and is off, as it'll be goal kick for Jason Smith and the Red Wolves. Max Schneider getting in on that. Been a crucial piece. He's from Cologne, Germany. Came from the Indy 11. Also played for the Marshall Thundering Herd in the NCAA. 23rd minute, battled by Union Omaha away from the Red Wolves, sent forward, a little bit of space, and Iambila takes it away for the moment. Jordan, a floater is off, and it'll be thrown in. Opportunity for Union Omaha, quickly done by Knapp. Owusu delivered across. Union continues to rotate. Owusu down the touchline to Knapp. Floater for the penalty spot, and it's knotted the wrong way. Nearly rolls off as it's regathered in the wing. Set inside, rattled around, and cleared by Chattanooga. Red Wolves onto the ball for the moment. Union Omaha can't quite take it away as Iambila comes up with it on the touchline. Floater down the length of the grass, and this is snatched by Owusu. Good takeaway by Union Omaha midway through our 24th. Scoreless, but we've seen some prime opportunities and some great action in USL 1 play between these two sides to this point. A match that has been hotly contested and promises to heat up as these two are very hungry for 3 points. Very different spots on the table and in their season. Chattanooga takes it away, but slow to get it on the move. Now with some gasoline, Bentley down the side of the pitch. Long, winding feed. He's got it along the edge of the wing, and it's sent the other way by our officiating crew. 25th minute. Scott McKenzie told me this club takes every week in game as they come. They set a goal every week and for every match, and they don't look beyond it. He knows where they want to be at the end of the year, but they always have to focus on the task at hand. That's why Scott McKenzie and this Chattanooga side have risen to the top of the table. They're very focused on the process. They enjoy the process. They're very systemic. Union Omaha. Knapp tees it up. Little bit of space. Looking down the side of the pitch from the edge of the wing, knifes his way around Iambila, tries for the centering feed. It's disrupted by Jordan, cleared momentarily by Chattanooga, and it will be regathered out front of the area and sent to center field. Going to try the far channel this time. Union Omaha back and forth along the sideline before finding Samuel Owusu. 26th minute. Edge of the wing, double teamed. He finds his way through into traffic and sends it out front. Hammered to the left side, and this is just outside of the twine. Prime scoring chance as Jason Smith and the Chattanooga Red Wolves had a moment of terror. And that terror has a name. It's Max Schneider who hammered the ball. Another look. Great play by Charlie. Exactly why he was our player to watch and what we've come to expect from him. And Max Schneider put 110% of his force on that. A fastball goes just wide and skeeters off of the twine. Would have been his second goal of the season. Coach McKenzie talked to him about what to expect from Union Omaha and what he's told his squad entering this match in this week. Obviously lost Coach Dom, who's now at Tampa Bay and with the Rowdies. A team full of good players is what he told me. They've won League One. They've played at a very high level for a very long time. He said the difference in this league is minor. It's inches. He thinks they can be dangerous. They are going to be dangerous throughout the course of this match, and he told me Chattanooga is going to have to be at their best. So far, that's proven true as we're midway through our 27th, and this one has been truly a match of inches to this point. Schneider showcased that seconds ago. Knapp ropes a feed across the top of the grass. Back to him. Pressured by Chattanooga. Bentley there defensively. Trying from the edge of the wing and left off again. The floater for Union Omaha towards the spot is nodded away by the big guy. Sent back inside. Teed up on the penalty arc to the right side. This rustles the twine. 1-0. Union Omaha leads at home in the 28th minute over the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. Your Herd at Bar Sports Grill goal is scored by Union Omaha in electric fashion. Oh, baby, what a shot! Take another look at this absolute laser. Collected on the edge of the wing, floated in front, and Chattanooga tries to knot it away. Look at this, teed up perfectly and sent with authority to the right side. Nothing that Jason Smith can do as that one easily finds its way down low. Good tee up by Knapp, and that could have been a creator right there. Instead, it's this. Knocked back, centered up, and from the penalty arc, that one is absolutely buried by Mark Bronick for his second goal of the season. Such a young talent, too, showing off. Striker from Brooklyn, New York. Developed to the Red Bulls Academy. Parker Residency Academy. Just signed in February of 2024 and made his first team debut in the U.S. Open Cup. Union Omaha leading 1-0. Now from the end line, Chattanooga's well parked in front of the 6-yard box. This is sent back towards the 18. Bronick steps around Iambila, centering feed, and Chattanooga rattles it away. This time cleared. Union Omaha has done something very important against this boiling over Red Wolves side. They've scored first. An early lead is huge in USL 1, and it's huge against this Chattanooga side. Really changes the face of this match. 30th minute, halfway over. We've nearly played one half of an hour between these two sides. 1-0 Union Omaha. Roped to the far touchline. Sent forward into the wing. Union Omaha from the end line, and Jason Smith dives onto the ball to make the save. Big play by the goalkeeper, getting on top of the football. Great creating opportunity by Union Omaha. Comes perfectly from the touchline. Centering feed. If Smith had been slightly out of position, that's got a great chance. This is off, and we'll go with Union Omaha as we've played one half of an hour between these two sides. The USL on ESPN2. Championship Western Conference powerhouse Phoenix Rising takes on the surging Eastern Conference Tampa Bay Rowdies, speaking of Dom, in a Saturday night showdown. That's August 16th at 9 p.m. Eastern. Watch it all on ESPN2. That'll be a lot of fun. Break for these two sides. Scott McKenzie, I talked to him about the defensive unit of the Chattanooga Red Wolves, tied for the league lead with 6 clean sheets. I said, what's currently the difference maker in your back line's consistency? Coach McKenzie told me the thing that makes his group so good is that there's not a standout in any part or form of the game. He told me a lot of people would argue Omar Hernandez, and he could understand, but it's a collective thing. It's a group of guys who are bought into the way that Chattanooga wants to play football and the way that Coach McKenzie wants to play football, and they do it well. Declan has grown into his role. He said this is just a good group that has come into their own. All their clean sheets have come from a collective of regular starters, and the strength is collective as well. He said it's a phrase they use a lot, the collective of the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Tonight, though, on the road, they trail 1-0 after just one half of an hour against Union Omaha, who is 10th in USL 1 and desperate to claim 3 points at home and push themselves into the playoff picture. They've done a nice job riding the ship on their season. They're in position to strike and make some things happen. They do have a tough stretch of matches ahead, but if they can keep their current form, they've looked really good over their last few matches. 32nd minute becomes the 33rd following our hydration break as we're about to get back underway. Glad you're with us from Nebraska for USL 1 action. I'm Gabriel Schrei. This one has been a barn burner so far, and I have a feeling there's a lot more action to go, not only in this first half, but in the entire match. Union Omaha has an 11.5% conversion rate. They average a goal every 72 minutes this season. That's a stat that has increased over the last month. Full percentage mark. Shaved off some time as well from their average. Union Omaha throws towards midfield, and it's knotted off. We'll be watching for Chattanooga to get aggressive towards the late stages, final quarter of an hour of this first half. Chattanooga shares scoring duties between Bentley, Hernandez. They've both got 6 apiece. They rely on a few various threats, but Union, they lean heavily on Charlie Ostrom for service. League leader in assists, 29 chances created entering the match. Leafy gets after the ball and blown dead in our 34th. And that is going to be a prime opportunity for Union Omaha. They lead 1-0. They have got a chance to extend it to a pair of scores as we'll boil into the 35th minute. What a chance for Union Omaha at home. Max Schneider standing on top of the ball. Bodies loading up just inside of the penalty spot. Jason Smith is ready. Schneider. Can he create off of the set piece? Service is a howitzer. It's deflected away by Chattanooga not once but twice before being sent aerial. Great play by the Red Wolves, stymieing Max Schneider, the man from Cologne, Germany. What an opportunity for Union Omaha that just couldn't bring it together. Can they create another here as they're bringing the heat? Chattanooga from the edge of the wing has it stripped away. Stays with it. Wally teed up. Red Wolves on the move. Their man goes down, played through midfield. Chattanooga still has a little bit of steam. Long feed. Iambila's got the ball. 6-yard box to the back door. This one wrestles the twine for the Chattanooga Red Wolves as we enter the 36th minute of play. The second goal of the season for the left back from Accra, Ghana, Jordan Iambila, finds a way to get it done in electric fashion. That is your Heard at Sports Bar goal. We'll take another look at how that one came together for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. That was just unreal. First of all, watch this pass. What do you think the shipping is on a pass like that? Great long aerial feed. Jordan Iambila collects, steadies himself in the face of great pressure, not only from the side from Owusu, but he's facing down one of the best keepers in USL 1 history in Nuhu. Beautifully done. I mean, that is a tight window he had to fit the ball into, and he pulls it off. Excellent play by Iambila. As we enter the 37th, we are deadlocked a goal apiece. Well, I promised you during our open this was going to be a good match. Hopefully you believe me now. This has been a barn burner so far. We've got a little less than 10 minutes left in regulation in our first half of action. I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of these two sides creating action in Nebraska. Union Omaha from the midfield circle forward. Played into loose space. Knapp gets onto the ball. A little bit of pressure from Chattanooga as they'll air it out. Too much. Scott McKenzie was unbeaten in July. 4-1, 13 points, 4 clean sheets. He was USL League One Coach of the Month. Candela, a former player tasked with steadying Union Omaha. This is a big matchup of stability versus transition down on the touchline. Chattanooga skies this down to the side of the pitch. Collected on the edge of the wing. Red Wolves looking for space. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Fights his way to the end line. Floated to the 6-yard box. Knotted away by Union Omaha. Well played defensively deep inside in the 38th minute. And Chattanooga suffers the whistle. Iambila is emphatic. Scott McKenzie can't believe it. Wants a word with our fourth official and the referee. Here comes the yellow card. Waiting to see who has assessed the yellow. It is being flashed against our goal scorer for the Red Wolves, Jordan Iambila. McKenzie can't believe it. Just the 4th yellow card of the season for the left back from Accra, Ghana. Bronick went down hard. The goal scorer's a collision. Looks like Bronick is all right. Thankful to see that. Yellow card is brought to you by Alamo Drafthouse Cinemas. Chattanooga takes this away. 4 defenders there as he goes down. Tried to find a way to finesse that one forward. And he goes down hard. Ball will be thrown in by Union Omaha. Marco will deliver this to Omar Hernandez. Bentley brings some pressure. Union Omaha loses this at midfield. Chattanooga collects. Pushing the tempo a bit. Red Wolves leave it off. Bentley tries to win the foot race and goes down on the edge of the area. Owusu connects with Knapp. Brandon leaves it off, and it's a rolling ball to the far side. 40th minute, almost halfway over. 1-1 deadlock between the Red Wolves and Union Omaha. Max Schneider loses this. Tried to chip it back down to the sideline, miscollected by Marco. This is a possession-heavy club. That's going to happen. You're going to miss every now and then. Throw in coming for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga late in our 40th. Chattanooga out ahead of the pack in USL League One by just 1 point. Spokane, who plays at 10 p.m. against Antelope Valley, also tight in the playoff race. Just behind them, 32 points. Just one behind the leader, Chattanooga's Red Wolves. .41, halfway over. Red Wolves throw in. Floater is knotted away and controlled. Union Omaha sends it long, somehow played through and blown offside. Kendala's emphatic, saying there's no way that was offside. With our fourth official. The flag thrown up by William Aiden. Jacob Larson, the fourth official who he's talking to. Larson waves him off. We'll get back underway. Jason Smith with the kick. This is blasted downfield. Absolute satellite of a pass, and as these guys collide, our referee pulls out the whistle immediately. Velimir Stefanovic didn't like that. Too much for him. And what a spot this will be. We have seen fantastic spot after fantastic spot in this first half. Prime scoring chance. Wally standing by with the ball. With him is Winan. Wally will step off. Now 4 players on top of the ball for the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Joshua Ramos and Winan are the most well-positioned to take a shot, and they are the 2 who will stay with it. 43rd minute has arrived in Nebraska. The area loaded up for Union Omaha. They need to keep this deadlocked entering the halftime. Delivered, long strike by Ramos and Nuhu. Pull that magic trick out of your hat, sir. Rashid with another big save. Nuhu has been so good in this first half, standing on his head again for Union Omaha. Rashid sends a floater to midfield, rattled around and regathered by Union Omaha, nearly taken away, and well played again by Owusu. Wally playing forward with some pressure. Trailed closely by Winan. Schneider harassed by Winan. Kept away from the Red Wolves initially, now they'll throw in. All the way to the back line. Declan Waters gives it off. Winding feed collected. This rolls across the top of the grass for Chattanooga. Red Wolves air it out for Iambilu, who's already scored. Kept alive out front, 6-yard box. Shuffling around and sent aerial by Union Omaha to eliminate the threat. Jostling, nodded back towards the midfield circle. Chattanooga will return this. Play on the ball aerially. loose. Red Wolves try to push it through. Hammered over the top and too much as this goes up into Parliament. Grayson Mercer, yet to score this season, starred for the Broncos at Western Michigan University before transferring to the Green and White in East Lansing and joining the Spartans in 2024. Played in USL League Two for the Kalamazoo side. Union Omaha airs this out. 30 seconds left in regulation in this first half. We're midway through our 45th minute. Nebraska side biding their time as this first half is coming to a close. Knitting passes back and forth across the top of the pitch. Three-quarters of an hour gone. We'll play 3 minutes of stoppage time between these two sides. Left off for the end line. Union Omaha tried the floater, and this is knotted away by Chattanooga. Regathered. Steps inside. Floater to the backside. Knotted again, and this one is loose on the end line. Battling for it and can't keep it alive as it rolls off the field and will go with the Red Wolves. Union Omaha has won more aerial battles than they've lost this season. 54% mark. Played through initially before it rolls off, and we'll go back with Union Omaha. 1 minute of work with. Left off, Iambila bust up the play. Great effort defensively for the Chattanooga Red Wolves, but it might not pay off. Union Omaha has this taken away again. This time it's Wally who's on top of the ball, shows off the footwork and eliminates the scoring threat. 90 seconds left in stoppage time. All the way to the final third. Union Omaha will regather. Played through, now he's got some room. Rattles around, trying to recollect. Winand got us started. The Scenic City walking down the midfield stripe. They'll go backwards. Chattanooga tries it over the top. Iambila with a crafty feed. Bentley fighting for possession, heavily defended, tries the floater, goodbye. That one's out of here, and the young guys are going to have fun getting the ball. Matt Bentley, right winger from London in the UK, 6 goals scored this season. This is his 11th start. He's been huge for this Red Wolves side. They called for 3 minutes of stoppage time. We played 2 3/4 minutes, just seconds left until we're likely to be sent to the whiteboard. And certainly some drawing to do for these two sides. Both have to be happy to be deadlocked after our first half, but both have very different ideas of how they'd like that second half to go. Aired out, Iambila nearly collected. Union Omaha leaves it off, a little bit of room. Omaha, the stoppie down in front of the area, cuts to the inside, leaves it off on the penalty arc, and Jason Smith sells out to get after the ball as it rolls over the end line. A winding shot by Knapp, put it just wide left of the stick. Another look at how that all came together. Great tee up to the penalty arc. Knapp blasts that. It goes just wide of the left stick, and he can't believe how close it was. I'm sure Jason Smith had a similar reaction, but maybe a little bit of a happier look on his face. Declan Waters going to suffer the yellow card. Yellow cards tonight are brought to you by Alamo Drafthouse Cinemas. Floater, knotted away. This is off and up into the stands. And so that will wrap stoppage time on our first half between Union Omaha and the Red Wolves of Chattanooga in USL League One action. We are deadlocked by the number 10 team on the table and the number 1 team in the Red Wolves in what has turned out to be a thrilling battle between these two sides. They're going to go to the whiteboard. We'll have some halftime analysis for you, highlights, news from around the league, and more after what has been an absolute thrilling first half of action. We'll catch you with all of that and more following the break. 1-1 at the half between Union Omaha and the Chattanooga Red Wolves in Nebraska.
To be a part of Nebraska medicine
Hi, welcome. Good to see you.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors
How are you?
that open doors
That went really well.
to growth
Hey.
and opportunity for each other and for our community. For those who know that the academic experience,
You know what? I agree.
the life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere
Doing
else.
great.
And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Nebraska medicine, together extraordinary.
This just in, Union Omaha Soccer is back at Warner Park. Come out and join us for Pups at the Pitch on August 6th and 20th, Hispanic Heritage Night and Unified Series match on August 9th, and Wild Kingdom Night presented by Mutual of Omaha on August 23rd. Whether it's the heart-stopping action, delicious concessions, or your Owls, the 2024 USL League One champions electrify the pitch. You don't just watch the action, you are the action. And we can't wait to see you. One city, one club, one means all.
It's an age-old tradition, sneaking a taste before it's ready to serve. But when you see the finest reserve label, you just can't help yourself. Because you know an immersive, unexpected flavor experience awaits. The passion and the creativity are felt and tasted in every bite, twisting contemporary cuisine in satisfying new ways. It makes it almost impossible not to want to taste it before the meal. Finest Reserve. Every flavor tells a story.
Back in Nebraska for the Courtyard by Marriott La Vista halftime show. Deadlocked, a goal apiece between Union Omaha and the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Let's take a look at the latest news and notes from around USL. This is what's going on. The Cosmos are back. And I'm not going to lie, I couldn't be more excited. I can't wait to see you in the stands for a Cosmos home match. USMNT legend joins Boise's ownership. The goalkeeper and Idaho resident Casey Keller is in for Athletic Club Boise. Pack in the history books. Tormento's Austin Pack became the second goalkeeper in League One history to score a goal in a 2-2 draw against Greenville. That's the latest news and notes from around USL. Let's take a look at Union's upcoming schedule. What's next for this Omaha side? Well, I mentioned it during the game in that first half. They've got a tough upcoming look. Knoxville, Charlotte Independence, Antelope Valley, Texoma, and Westchester, and they need points. Anything tonight would be huge against Chattanooga's Red Wolves. Let's take a look at what's next for the Red Wolves, who are looking to widen the gap against Spokane. They're going to travel to take on Texoma on the 16th, then host South Georgia Tormenta, host Antelope Valley, Charlotte Independence, and then travel to Portland to take on the rallying, exciting Hearts of Pine on September 13th. This is how it all went down.
BYU is the place to be here tonight as Utah United and NC Courage battling out here for a national championship.
NC Courage looking to defend their title, and Utah United looking to make some history with the first expansion team to win a USL W League final.
Now another shot that falls, it goes in the back of the net! And just like that, Utah United off the foot of Evans Toscado. And now Blood puts it in the back of the net. It's 3-0.
in Nebraska, we are deadlocked, a goal apiece. We'll be back with more of the Courtyard by Marriott La Vista halftime show after this.
Prinks tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines, from early mornings to late nights, from fun with friends to winner takes all, from the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinks tires will be there for the long haul.
Cedeno gets it back! 1-0 City!
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Whoa, termites can eat a pound of wood a day. Pound of wood a day.
Pound of wood a day. Pound of wood a day.
What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy? You okay?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee that covers up to $250,000 in new termite damage. Before panic shows up, Terminix it.
I'll show you something so big that you ain't never seen before. I'll show you something you've never seen before.
Deadlocked as we've reached the halftime show. It's the Courtyard by Marriott La Vista halftime show. Thanks for tuning in on ESPN for USL League One action. Let's take a look at the latest league standings and the latest table. Number 1, Chattanooga Red Wolves, and number 10, Union Omaha, who you're watching right now. They are deadlocked, a goal apiece. Number 2 is Spokane, who plays at 10 p.m. We'll have all of their action against Antelope Valley, who is 6th. FC Naples in 3rd, Charlotte Independence in 4th, and 1 Knoxville SC rounding out the top 5 in USL League One in our Week 23 standings. And this week is still playing out. Let's take a look at today's scores and what's left to come in USL One action. Deadlocked at full time and playing to a draw, Portland and Richmond. 2-2, another draw between Charlotte and Greenville. 1-0 in the 25th minute between FC Naples and Texoma. Obviously 1-1 in our match as we're at the half. At 8 p.m., Forward Madison, the Mingos will battle 1 Knox SC. And the 10 p.m. Eastern Time nightcap. I'll be on the call and hope you'll join me for that as well. Spokane and Antelope Valley rounding out today's action. And it's 1-1 in our match between Union Omaha and the Chattanooga Red Wolves. We'll be back with more of the Courtyard by Marriott La Vista halftime show after this.
Wow.
Back center.
Right guard.
Damn, right guard, bro.
No, it's me.
Nice. Exactly. It looks like me. Not in the slot. Next in the slot's wide open. Oh yeah, Jensen. Oh yeah, Jensen.
Mi nombre es Josué Aaron Gómez y soy del Paso, Texas. Creo que significaría mucho para mí, para mi futuro. Creo que al terminar mi carrera futbolística, creo que poder implementar lo que voy a aprender en la escuela, creo que eso va a ser muy importante para mí y para mi futuro.
To be a part of Nebraska medicine
Hi, welcome.
Good to see you.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors
How are you?
that open doors
That went really well.
to growth
Hey.
and opportunity for each other and for our community. For those who know that the academic experience,
You know what? I agree.
the life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere
Doing
else.
great.
And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Nebraska medicine, together extraordinary.
This just in, Union Omaha Soccer is back at Warner Park. Come out and join us for Pups at the Pitch on August 6th and 20th, Hispanic Heritage Night and Unified Series match on August 9th, and Wild Kingdom Night presented by Mutual of Omaha on August 23rd. Whether it's the heart-stopping action, delicious concessions, or your Owls, the 2024 USL League One champions electrify the pitch. You don't just watch the action, you are the action. And we can't wait to see you. One city, one club, one means all.
Back in Nebraska, deadlocked a goal apiece between Union Omaha and the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. A thrilling first half of action. And what a first half it was. Let's take a look at all of the top plays and highlights between these two sides during that first 3/4 of an hour. Flashing it back all the way to this one. Nice pass down the side of the pitch. Sent it back out front. The floater towards the penalty spot, but it couldn't be cleared away. Watch this. Tees it up. Bang! This one goes bottom right side and finds Twine. Too easy for the score, and Mark Bronick gets it to go. Take another look. Bronick with some authority on this shot. Charlie, of course, the one to tee it up. Our player to watch, and Bronick buried it. Nothing Jason Smith could have done. Welcome to our 35th minute. Watch the Red Wolves put on a passing clinic right here. How much do you think the aerial postage was on overnight delivery on this pass? Look at the floater. Iambila gets it. Beautifully delivered. The window on that shot. My guy had to fit that in a 12-inch by 12-inch window, and he did it perfectly. Watch this. Owosu is crashing down on him. Nuhu is perfectly playing that ball head on. Beautiful delivery. I mean, that is perfect. Iambila scores, and it is just his second of the season. These are the numbers from your first half of action. Look at how close this is. Close in everything but possession. And that's exactly what we expected from Candela and Union Omaha. 73% possession. Chattanooga likes to rest back, try and flip and score in transition. They specialize on the defensive side. They've done it again in Nebraska as we are about to enter our second half of play. 1-1. Deadlock between the Red Wolves of Chattanooga and Union Omaha, number 1 and number 10 in USL 1. And there's a look at the Red Wolves, the top team in USL 1, who are looking to come out and seize 3 points. Union Omaha, who is in their home Warner Park. Can they do it? Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Schrei. It's Pro-Side Soccer, and two clubs who really need 3 points, but for very different reasons. Chattanooga is looking to pad, extend their lead on the table. They're ahead by just 1 point over the number 2 club, Spokane Velocity, who plays at 10 p.m. against Antelope Valley. Union Omaha is fighting to put themselves back in the playoff picture, and 3 points would be massive for that race and putting themselves right on the edge of that line in the number 8 spot in USL 1. I asked Coach Candela this week, from a tactical standpoint, what's one area that you think you can exploit? Guess what he said? Being in possession is going to be important. Big shock. If they sit in the low block, it's going to be about ball speed and tempo, and Union Omaha will have to look for open spaces in transition. It's going to be a very important aspect for our game plan, he told me. He said they also have to be a little bit more physical defensively. So far, they've done that. Can they keep it up in the second half? What adjustments and changes will we see? Let's find out together right now. Welcome back inside of Warner Park for USL League One soccer between the Red Wolves and Union Omaha. Big collision to start us. Throw incoming. Referee Velimir Stefanovic. Our ARs are Tyler Spichka and William Ayton. Our fourth official, Jacob Larson. Slow to rise. Hopefully he's okay. Grayson Mercer, the striker from Heber City, Utah, took a big shot right away to start this second half. Throw incoming for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. Long delivery for the 6 and nodded off over the top intentionally by Union Omaha. Well played. Hammered that one right into the air. Brent Coleman made the play, the center back from Omaha, 34-year-old American. One of the most successful in USL history. 47th minute. Delivery coming from Omar Hernandez. Rolled on down the side of the field, pushed back to him. Omar has a little bit of room, tried to go inside. Union Omaha strips it away. Recollected by Winan. Wants to step his way to the center of the field. Delivered instead to Iambila, who puts the floater to the area. Nodded inside and gloved by Nuhu. Well played by Rashid, who celebrates the big play. Rashid Nuhu has been so good for so long. Looking good again to home at night. 47th minute about to become the 48th. Deadlock to goal apiece. Ball is off at the 48th. Nuhu will put us back underway. Coach Candela told me this was all about the players. Literally said, I want to reiterate that these guys have been wonderful through the transition, a rough first part of the season. These are true professionals on this Union Omaha roster. Good players, but more importantly, good people. This is a great group and somebody who's stayed focused, and he told me he's super proud of them for that. Union Omaha, a little run down the side of the pitch. Tackled away well. About to get back to work with the throw-in. Battle for the ball down near the corner. Union Omaha sends this along the edge of the wing. Rolled across to the far end of the pitch. From the center field circle, Coleman. Brent Coleman. Aerial play. What a feed. Union Omaha centers it up. A lot of room to work as they go down into the wing. Backdoor, this one knotted, and he misfires. It rolls down to the corner and is regathered. Union Omaha still working with it. Chipped away initially by Iambila. Back working with the ball and sent out front. Coleman. Head to the channel. Just in front of the center field circle. 4.5 minutes gone in our second half of action as we're midway through our 50th. Battle for the ball. This one off of the face of a would-be. '51st minute arrives as we're back underway. Jason Smith hammers this downfield. Touchline, Union Omaha fighting for possession against the double team and taken away by Chattanooga. Red Wolves run down and blown dead by Velimir. Stefanovic immediately with a whistle. Dion Akoff standing by, waiting to check into the match. Omar Hernandez, floater for the penalty arc, and a big collision as this one is blown dead by Stefanovic as well. Into the 52nd minute of play. Scott McKenzie, talking to him this week, another thing that he told me was, I asked him about the 4-1 loss to FC Tulsa. Obviously not even a regular USL 1 match, but I asked him, did the result shape your approach going into the unbeaten run? He told me that they lost to Greenville and Tulsa, and he thought they'd been awful in both matches, except for the last 25. Control, they've done that week after week after week. That's why this lunch pail crew has been so good, and they're number 1 in USL 1. Man goes down hard, tripped up. A lot of physicality. Max Schneider swept Wyden Wessels to the turf. 53rd minute has arrived, and we're deadlocked, a goal apiece between these two sides. Ronick scored way back early in this match with a hammered shot in the penalty arc. And a card shown to the Red Wolves. Perhaps not. That's going to be shown to Union Omaha's Botello, the center forward. Second of the season for the center forward, the 28-year-old Mexican striker. He's been a long-time contributor. Was great at the collegiate level for St. Mary's in Texas, 54 goals. Started with the Lansing Ignite back in 2019, then South Georgia Tormenta, Detroit City FC, Las Vegas Lights. Got injured and joined Union Omaha following an Achilles injury. 54th minute as this rolls off. Going to be thrown in from the wing. Union Omaha trying to get it out of their own back third. Continuing to rest on possession and doing so well. Chattanooga's 9-2-6, a goal differential of plus 11. 33 points on the table, league best. Followed by Spokane and FC Naples. Union Omaha, a win puts them in the playoff conversation. They would be right on the bottom side of the line to make the playoffs if the season ended today. 5-9-2. Goal differential is not as flattering. 17 points, they're in 10th place in USL 1. Their goal differential entering the match was -7, and it remains that after they've allowed one and scored one today. That goal was their 21st as a club. Chattanooga scored their 29th. Union Omaha from midfield pushes it down to the sideline. Left off for Schneider. The German from the center field circle. Skeetering pass sent to the corner of the area. Dribble, dribble, dribble. This is hammered inside and sent aerial. Knotted by the Red Wolves of Chattanooga, who are looking to recollect on the sideline. He's got it and floats this one downfield where Union Omaha is going to hear the whistle and get this one started again. Change is coming now. Akoff will come on. Barhola will come on. Akoff, a right winger from Fontana, California, 32 years old. He played at Creighton and UC Santa Barbara. Started professionally in Iceland way back in 2015. Scored 9 goals in 40 matches. Won 2 Icelandic championships with Valor. Played in UFA with Europe League qualifying rounds. Played for a few more Finnish side clubs and another Icelandic club before he returned to the States and signed with Union Omaha ahead of 2022. He's been in Nebraska since. Union Omaha, right on cue, down to the corner, and this is sent off intentionally. Ball will stay with Union Omaha. Deadlocked a goal apiece. Almost played a dozen minutes in our second half as we're leaving the 56th and entering the 57th minute between these two sides. Prime spot for the throw-in. Lawrence, backwards, go Union Omaha. Chattanooga bringing some pressure. Charlie, aerial play over the top, and Jason Smith says hello. That ball bounced right to him, and that ball is a Select, the official match ball supplier of USL. From the Academy to the big leagues, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, it's the player's choice. Just behind midfield. There goes that Select ball over the top. Rolling to the corner, Chattanooga Red Wolves wanted to center that and instead disrupted by Union Omaha. Iambila, today's goal scorer for Chattanooga. Absolute hustle player. It's been a lot of fun to watch play this year. Three-match winning streak, 4-0-1 record over their last 5. Chattanooga's recently beaten Spokane, won Knox, Westchester, Forward Madison. They haven't lost points, dropped them in league play since late June. Union Omaha, a bit of a tougher run. Looked good against Westchester on August 6th, snapped a losing skid. The 59th minute arrives in Nebraska. Bentley and Hernandez lead the balanced attack of Chattanooga as they are hearing from this supporter section. Jason Smith puts us back underway with an aerial play, and it rolls off. Centered and pushed across. Union Omaha, Coleman. The handoff to Charlie. Knapp. A couple of quick feeds. Didn't like what he saw, so Lawrence sent it back to Knapp. Charlie airs it out, knocked away, nodded back by Chattanooga. Ryan went to Max Schneider. Knapp across. Union Omaha, Akoff down for the corner, the floater, tried to nod that in, and it's wide. Great chance. Barjolo saw that teed up so well. What an opportunity it was. This is Akoff, who streaks down to the corner. The two who just came in, nearly mistouched by the Red Wolves themselves. Just two sides. Deadlocked, a goal apiece between Chattanooga and Union Omaha. And a short break coming as we've got a player slow to rise for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. Hopefully, good news momentarily. Medical staff on and with him. Casey O'Leary, the trainer for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. Soccer season here. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of USL. Get all of your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek. It's your ticket to great seats. You've got a great seat here tonight with us. Glad you're along for the ride on ESPN. I'm Gabriel Fry, and I hope you're having as much fun as we are. This has been an instant classic between Union Omaha and the Red Wolves of Chattanooga as we've entered the 62nd minute and about to get back underway between these two sides. 3 changes coming for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. You can see Vasquez coming on. Gomez is going to come into the match. And we're also going to see Yanis come on. 5-year career at James Madison, a Madrid, Spain native. 79 appearances, a handful of goals and assists. 4 goals as a senior for JMU, who made it to the round of 16. Yanis is going to be interesting to watch play. Came on for Lombardi. Omar Gomez is from Dalton, Georgia initially, which is just over the state line. About a 30-minute drive from Chattanooga. Native and Red Wolf Academy product. Local signing from one of the best high school soccer programs in America, the Big Red, Dalton Catamounts. Sideline. Chattanooga Red Wolves about to put us back underway. Off again immediately as we quickly see the flag. Candella's got words for his 11 on the pitch, shouting instructions out onto the field. Tight wins lately for the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. That was something I asked Coach McKenzie about this week. 4 of their last 5 have been decided by a single goal. I asked him what the key is to closing out those close matches, because this is a league of inches, as he specifically told me, but it's well known. This is sent inside and cleared away intentionally by Omaha. Red Wolves of Chattanooga, we do have a player slow to rise. Hopefully he's all right. Casey O'Leary, medical staff tending to him. Chattanooga getting set for that set piece. Under the watchful eye of AR2, William Ayton. Winan will deliver. Former Gardner-Webb University running Bulldog, 23-year-old South African defense. And Wally's knee is what she's looking at. Hopefully we're going to get some good news. Casey O'Leary tending to the veteran, such a crucial piece for so long. He's from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Wulefi Rodriguez de Torres joined the Red Wolves ahead of the 2019 season. 2 campaigns with Barretos Esporte Clube. Started every match there, provided 9 assists. Starred for the Swope Park Rangers as well. Made his MLS debut with the Kansas City during the CONCACAF Champions League. Won a couple of youth titles in Copa Oro and Copa Sao Paulo before turning pro. Winan from the corner. Delivered long and batted away by Nuhu. He gets airborne and slots that one out. Trying to return this, and Union Omaha will throw in. Rashid with another highlight reel save. He's been a menace to the 6-yard box. There's a reason he is considered one of the best in USL. Look at that. Great eyes for the ball, perfect positioning. Uses his whole body and batters it away. Union Omaha from midfield. Tries the sideline, and it's off. 67th minute. I like the look. Akoff was who they were trying to get connected with. We're going to see another change for Union Omaha. "34-year-old Brazilian, Pinho. Long career, played in 2013 with Colorado Rapids. Golden Boot honors with Fort Lauderdale Strikers in 2015. Played with Minnesota United and Miami FC. Repeated as Golden Ball and Golden Boot winner in 2017. Produced a U.S. Open Cup hat trick against Orlando City. 4-goal performance against the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Joined Orlando City in 2018, later played in China, Saudi Arabia before returning to USL Championship. 13 goals for Indy 11 in 2022. 14 for Birmingham Legion in 2024. Roll backwards. Union Omaha from midfield. This is off. Midfield again and rattles off again. Played forward down the touchline. Trying to knife his way around Iambila. Good strike to the end line, and he goes down. Regathers the ball as he comes up quickly. Out front of the area, hammered over the top and knocked away. Still loose, aerial play. Chattanooga pushes this towards midfield. Union Omaha regathers and centers it up. Roller across to the center field stripe. Sent forward, heavily contested. Both clubs say they've got it. Looks like this one's going with Chattanooga. 70th minute. Union Omaha from the corner of the area and set away by Chattanooga's Red Wolves. So another chance for Union Omaha as we are late in the 70th minute. Deadlocked a goal apiece. The central midfielder from England, former member of Chicago Fire, to send this on. The area loaded up strategically by these two sides. Stefanovic delivered the signal, but now stops play. Words with Coleman, and now Union Omaha is going to see the yellow card assessed. Max Schneider. The 8th of the year for the 25-year-old from Cologne. Now the delivery from the corner. Long feed to the 6, nodded away by Chattanooga. Bentley bumps and trying to push this downfield. The collision keeps the ball alive, roped over the top. Great feed. Coleman back to regather for Union Omaha. The veteran pushes it forward. Charlie rolls this all the way back to Nuhu. Rashid. Fluttering pass across the top of the grass. A little bounce pass. Regathered inside of the wing and sent out front. Naps some pressure, hands it off. Akoff. Two defenders, too much for Union Omaha. Coleman. About to enter the 73rd minute, deadlock to goal apiece. Nothing in the second half. Our last score came in the 36th minute of play. Chipped through for the end line. Centering ball for the penalty spot, cleared away by the Red Wolves of Chattanooga, and a throw in coming. Quickly, Union Omaha backwards. Owusu. From the center field circle, collected. Charlie, our player to watch, went to Barjolo. Coleman gave it off to Charlie, heavily defended by the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. They're playing up with that press, trying to create that flip. Those transition plays are where the Red Wolves are most dangerous. You can see they're looking for it. Trying to pick the pocket of Union Omaha, and immediately blown dead. Way too much. That's the young guy I had so much praise for, Omar Gomez. Tenacious tackler. Rose through the Utah Red Wolves, USL League Two. This is his 15th appearance this season. The change for Chattanooga's Red Wolves, Pedro Hernandez. The right back from Walnut Creek has come on. Knapp will head to the bench and get a break. 75th minute has arrived, and a prime chance for Union Omaha with just over a quarter of an hour to play. Floater, long ball, goodbye. This comes off of the wall behind the end line. Jason Smith's job is easy. Max Schneider sent that out long, and these two will now take a quick hydration break, which is an opportunity to remind you that when you can't watch the match, you can turn on Sirius XM FC 157. It's North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights. You can also hear live matches from USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Tune in, get in the game. Glad you're with us for this deadlocked barn burner, a goal apiece. I think at this point, Union Omaha would be thrilled to walk away with a result. I think Chattanooga's not going to be as happy with that, especially with Spokane hot on their tail and playing later tonight at home against Antelope Valley. Obviously, Brian Claiborne and his Antelope Valley Football Club side have a very different vision for that match in Washington. Will they be able to overcome them? It's going to be an interesting barn burner. Here's a look back at how we got to this 1-1 deadlock match. Watch this. This is a greasy one. It rattles all around. They tried to put it in on the nod. Teed up. Barn burner initiated. That made it 1-0. Mark hammered that to the right side. And this is how Chattanooga's Red Wolves responded in the 35th minute as we enter the 36th. Watch this. Airmail. And an unbelievable finish by Ayambila. Look at that. Owusu closing in on him. Nuhu perfectly positioned. He had about a 1 foot by 1 foot box to put that ball in, and he did it. And that brought us to this 1-1 deadlock as we've rolled into our 77th minute in USL 1 play. Very, very important points on the line on the table. Jason Smith puts us back underway. Big collision. Schneider tries to play that through. Union Omaha over the top, and it's rejected by Chattanooga. Red Wolves to midfield again. Union Omaha forward. Misfired. Schneider, the handoff. Coleman chips it back. Long feed, chance down the touchline. Union Omaha centering ball, headed away. Akoff quickly thrown in. Schneider. The wing. Dion fights his way to the end line into the 6, and this one knocked off. Great effort to put that inside for Union Omaha. Tried to pull something off, and the shot deflected and set. This is a Modelo corner kick for Union Omaha. Union Omaha floats it backside. This one knotted away by Chattanooga. Well played by the Red Wolves on the edge of the 6. Another chance coming. Back-to-back scoring opportunities for Union Omaha. Charlie, one of the very best creators in all of North American soccer to deliver. Thrown in, 6-yard box, knotted away by Chattanooga, edge of the area. Barholo tries for it, and the Red Wolves hammer this over the top. Union Omaha's Owusu pushes this to Nuhu. Coleman. I started to talk about how I asked Scott McKenzie about all the tight wins they've had lately. Got a player down for the Red Wolves. We play on Union Omaha. Out front, hammered over the top, and it pinballs off of the crossbar. Barholo in the corner. Taken at by Chattanooga's Red Wolves. From the edge of the wing. Back to Charlie and centered up. Dion fights his way across the front of the area. What an absolute prime scoring opportunity for Union Omaha. Can they create another? End line, slide, tackle, goodbye. That one's pushed off perfectly by the Red Wolves. That was so close. Beautifully delivered. Absolutely hammered off the crossbar. Watch. Rolled out front. No one's there. Bam. I thought he had it. Closer look. Blasted. Bing. Very close. Union Omaha couldn't turn it into another chance. Less than 10 to play in regulation. We're certain to see a healthy portion of stoppage time. Scott McKenzie told me the key to closing out these close matches, he likes winning by a goal. He wants to win games 1-0. He said, I like to think that we're going to get to the point where when we score our first goal, teams groan because they know it's going to be difficult to come back and to get after the Red Wolves from behind. If we get one, that's one thing. If we get two, no one's beating us. Chattanooga right now looking for that second goal against this Union Omaha side as we've entered the 82nd, and we've got some changes. Iambila is coming off for Ramos. The right midfielder from Sebring, Florida. Lawrence for Kasim. Prosper's been really good. And it looks like they're going to hold off on the Union subs. Some politics happening there on the touchline. So we'll come back to that. Obviously, Prosper is waiting to come into the match, as you can very well see. 82nd becomes the 83rd minute. Deadlocked, a goal apiece. Our last score came in the 36th minute. Moments ago, we saw an electric opportunity for Union Omaha. And this will not become one as the Red Wolves take it away. Well played, just couldn't push it forward down to Botello. Off and back to Union Omaha. Five changes to this Red Wolves lineup from Westchester to Madison. Only a couple tonight to battle Union Omaha. There's those changes I promised. I told you they were coming. Kasim is on. Scott McKenzie told me he's been making some of these changes to keep guys fresh because they're in such a dogged race for the regular season title. He told me it's a privilege to be able to pick any 11 and know what he's going to get. The travel's made it difficult, so he told me he feels really fortunate to have a deep squad. Long floater, Red Wolves inside. This is knocked away by Union Omaha. Well played. 84th minute winding, deadlocked, a goal apiece. Nuhu to Coleman. Playing some keep away. Union Omaha towards midfield. 85th minute opens. Three defenders there for Chattanooga's Red Wolves. Wally harassed. And Chattanooga back to Jason Smith. He's going to airmail this over the top. Union Omaha leaving it off to the back. At midfield. Nodded away initially. Chattanooga gathers, wants to cut to the inside. Long feed across the top of the area. Fires a howitzer, and this one finds the twine. Chattanooga, late in the 85th minute, an absolute rocket blast makes it 2-1 on the road for the Red Wolves. That is your Herd at Bar Sports Grill goal. What an absolute blast to make it 2-1. Another look at how it came together. Chattanooga rolls it across. Collected, blasted. That is just under the crossbar. And Yanis, who just checked in his 11th appearance of the season, just over 500 minutes played, on his first pro contract out of JMU, scores his first ever pro goal. Look at the celly. Sent long by Union Omaha. Chattanooga after this. Couple of quick passes before this is aired out. Battled at. Chattanooga still with it. Knocked away initially. Red Wolves have this stolen by the wily veteran. Taken away by Union Omaha, looking to flip the script, trailing by a goal. Stops, chips this down deep in the wing towards the end line. Floater out front, nodded away by Chattanooga. Regathered, Max Schneider, the Cologne product. Rolled across and now back to that same spot on the touchline. Akoff tries to go inside, set off. And this ball is going with the Red Wolves of Chattanooga. 88th minute has arrived and they lead by a goal. Wally chopping it up with his man Winan. What a flip of the script by the Red Wolves. That's exactly how they've been so proficient, so electric this season. It's all counters. It's all transition plays. Perfectly done. And for a goal to look that well practiced, that well put together by a player who's just scored his first ever pro side goal, unreal. Union Omaha. Forward. Knitting passes back and forth. Charlie. Looked like he wanted to go to the wing, instead centered and delivered across. Chattanooga out of their own area. Long feet of Wosu puts it back to midfield. 89th minute, halfway over. Floater. Union Omaha just beyond the wing. Gonna try this over the top, and Jason Smith shows off the gloves. What a play by the keeper for Chattanooga. He looks like the heat might be getting to him, but still making highlight reel plays as we're closing in on our 90th minute of action in Nebraska. Chattanooga, a club on the up. Coach McKenzie told me how excited he was about the front office coming up with new promotions and ideas. He told me the culture in and out of the locker room, unbelievable for the Red Wolves. 90th minute, Union Omaha, they need a goal in these closing stages, trying to get the result. Chattanooga looking to put this one completely out of reach. Set inside to the spot and battled away by Union Omaha as we get the whistle down inside. Our second AR through the flag. Ayton sending this the other way with Nuhu and Union Omaha. 90th minute about to come to a close. We'll certainly see some stoppage time. I'm being told that the officials are going to call for 7 minutes of stoppage time. Now would be a good time to get some popcorn, lean back that chair, and I hope your phone is fully charged. We're going to play for a long time in Nebraska, but perhaps it won't matter as Union Omaha pushes this forward, and as he goes down, the ball rolls off. We get the whistle. Barjolo fighting his way for the area. What a great chance. Declan Waters is beside himself. 7 minutes of stoppage time. Union Omaha looking to force a result on their home turf in Nebraska. Declan, very talented big guy. Able to make the play, but draws the whistle. And a beautiful spot for Max Schneider and Union Omaha. 2-1 Chattanooga Red Wolves late in the 91st. Schneider has scored once this year. Three-man micro wall in front of him. Schneider bends it across, well delivered, but just a bit too much as it sails over the end line. He was looking for Coleman. 92nd minute underway. eFootball is here. You can live your dream and rep your team. Play as whoever it is. USL Side Club. eFootball free to play. You can download it now. The Apple Play Store or Google Play Store. 92nd minute. Aired out by Jason Smith. Bentley plays it through initially. Return. Back to Union Omaha on the edge of the area. Schneider, a floater, collected. Barjolo fighting for his life as he's run down. No whistle initially, now it'll go with Union Omaha. Scott McKenzie not happy with the call. Players all have words for a referee. Chattanooga's man still standing on top of the ball. Schneider. Floater. Union Omaha tried to nod that one on goal, and it goes off over the end line. '94th minute, about to roll onto your clock. Red Wolves sent it inside. A laser pass downfield by Union Omaha, but immediately run down. Chattanooga from midfield. Chattanooga's next few matches, they'll travel to Texoma, then host South Georgia Tormenta and Antelope Valley on August 30th. Coming up for Union Omaha, they're going to travel to Rocky Top and take on One Knox SC on the 16th. Host Charlotte Independence on the 20th and Antelope Valley on August 23rd. Floater for the Red Wolves. Pinballs around. Chattanooga sends it out front to Union Omaha. Lots of vacant space. They come up with it. Pushed forward. Looking for an equalizer towards the area and cleared away by Chattanooga. Midfield battle again. Bentley leaves it off. He's got some speed. Deep in the wing. Tries to sidestep the defender, and they collide as the flag will send this to the Union Omaha. Vasquez turns it over. 95th minute, halfway over. 2.5 left in stoppage time between these two sides. Red Wolves tried to go forward with it. Union Omaha, nice couple of passes, knitted across, down the sideline. Here come Union Omaha, into the 18. He'll throw it inside and look back. The veteran Brazilian forward, his first for Union Omaha. The Hurrdat Sports Bar and Grill goal, another look. What a rush on goal. Great pass, perfectly played through. Oh my goodness. Call Sports Center, call your local TV station, call your mom. That's a goal to remember. 97th minute, deadlocked 2 apiece. Chattanooga, this center. Prime spot for the Red Wolves of the Scenic City. Vasquez alongside Winan. All the white kits are on the back side of the area. Two-man micro wall as Winan stays alone. We have played 7 minutes of stoppage time and deadlocked a pair of goals apiece. Chattanooga seeking the outright win. This could be it. cross. Knocked away initially by Union Omaha. Chattanooga will throw in. Ramos, floater, and Nuhu gets to that easily. And that brings us to full time. Unreal. Union Omaha draws the result in Nebraska with a beautiful stoppage time goal. Unbelievable grit by Union Omaha. When we return, our play of the match, our man of the match, stats, and more. 2-2 at full time. We'll return on ESPN.
To be a part of Nebraska medicine
Hi, welcome.
Good to see you.
is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors
How are you?
that open doors
That went really well.
to growth
Hey.
and opportunity for each other and for our community. For those who know that the experience right here is where you belong. Nebraska medicine, together extraordinary.
On the line. Wow.
Back center.
Right guard.
Damn, right guard, bro.
Oh, it's me. Nice. It looks like me. In the slot. X in the slot's wide open. Oh yeah, Jensen. Oh yeah, Jensen. Oh.
My name is Blake Malone, and I'm a center back for Union Omaha. The partnership between Bellevue University and Union Omaha enables me to continue my career as a professional soccer player, as well as extending my time and learning to get another degree, and for that I am very thankful. I would say reach out. Bellevue University has been very, very kind and generous to us. They're very responsive, they have great people working up front, so I would say go, give it a reach, look out, and see if it works for you.
In Nebraska, a 2-2 draw thanks to the score of the match by this guy, Stefano, who is our man of the match. What an unbelievable golazo he puts together in stoppage time to bring this one to a 2-2 draw between Union Omaha and the Chattanooga Red Wolves. Let's look at all the highlights from this one. This was electric from the get, flashing it back to our very first goal. Red Wolves desperate to clear this, teed up by Charlie, and a laser inside of the right stick. That made it 1-0 as that was the early stage goal pushed home by Bronick. Beautiful delivery. Jason Smith couldn't get to it. Flashing forward to our 35th minute, and just as we enter the 36th, watch this. We've got a little bit of airmail for the Red Wolves. This goal is so impressive because look at the tight window he fits that through. Owusu's closing out. Nuhu perfectly plays it the best he can. Iambila just fits that through the smallest little window. It's like a mouse hole he had to get it through. Watch this. Aerial delivery. Jordan gets it. Bloop. Just inside of the right stick, Iambila deadlocked us a goal apiece. Flashing forward, welcome to minute 85, where Chattanooga thought they'd wrapped it all up. Bang! Top shelf, a beautiful delivery, a beautiful goal, perfectly delivered by the defender, Yanis. It was his first ever pro side goal. Off the crossbar it goes. This one is going to go up on the highlight reel for the season. One to remember to force the result in stoppage time. Union Omaha, one feed, healed through. Oh, baby, Stefano. What a play. I mean, I still just can't get over that. Stefano perfectly places that match in Nebraska tonight. 2-2 your final score. Shots, 12-9. It was electric from the beginning in this one. 76-24 possession. Corners 2-2, 4-1 offside, 4-3 yellow cards. And that's a look at your full-time Pepsi stats. 2-2 draw your final and what was a barn burner of a match in Nebraska. Very, very important result for Union Omaha, who is fighting to stay in the playoff race. And the Chattanooga Red Wolves will certainly be watching Antelope Valley and Spokane as they play the nightcap in USL action. Thanks for being with us from Warner Park. For the Red Wolves, for Union Omaha and all the fans, I'm Gabriel Schrei saying so long and thanks for tuning into this 2-2 draw.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.